Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Atlanta United in England. And we have a big game coming up today against Newcastle, and I'll tell you why it's such a big game in just a second. But yeah, things have actually been going very well for us since our last episode. If we take a look at the schedule, I think we left us after we had another brutal 3-0 loss to Arsenal on February 1st. And then we had one more loss after that to Burnley. But since then, we are unbeaten in the Premier League. And look at that again. Our defensive record has been fantastic in the Premier League. Ton of clean sheets in there. Our only loss since then was to Huddersfield. And I got to admit, I kind of played a really weak team against Huddersfield, and I only made one sub in the game despite us losing because I kind of wanted to go out of the FA Cup, to be perfectly honest. Just with the way that the fixtures are packed in the second half of this schedule because of the Winter World Cup, it's just too much for us to handle. And I think that actually we were feeling the wear and tear of that in that last episode that we had again with the games against Manchester United and Arsenal, and then even the loss against Burnley. I mean, that was on the back of playing games every weekend and midweek for the entire month of January and all the way through into early February. So it was just a ridiculous amount of games we were playing, and I think we were really feeling feeling it. And now we're out of the FA Cup, so we just have to focus on the Premier League, and we're getting right down into it. I think we have 11 games left, 27 games played. Yep, 27 games played. We are 3 points out of 7th, and look who's in 7th, Newcastle. That's why we are going to play this game today, and we actually played Chelsea right afterwards, but it's getting real tight between Newcastle. Everton has fallen back a little bit. I thought they were going to be the team we were really going to have to catch, and they might still be, but Newcastle right now holds the spot. And if we get a good enough result against Newcastle, there's a potential that we could actually jump into that 7th spot after this game is played, pending other results as well. But should be a very interesting game, and of course, they have Miguel Almirons, too, still. So, always fun to be going up against Miguel. This is the team we're going to go with today. I've been tinkering some things. I've changed one of the central midfield roles to a central midfielder on defend instead of a ball-winning midfielder on defend. I just want that guy sitting a little bit more. They won't be as mobile running around. In fact, I can't even remember how I had these central midfielders arranged before. I kind of just tinker with them back and forth depending on what player I'm playing in those roles on a given day. So I think before we had been using a deep lying playmaker, and now I'm just kind of getting rid of that. So we'll see if we go back to it. Put Erling Haaland back in as a pressing forward. It's just his most natural position, and yeah, to be honest, Erling Haaland seems to do just as well no matter what role you put him in. Jaden Braff is back in the team. He'd missed a couple games just due to, I think he had a small injury, and maybe was just fatigued or something. He'd been playing a lot of games for us, but he's back in the side. Xavier Michi is also back in the side. I've actually adjusted his training, and you can see it's already paying off with the determination going up. I've put some players in some different training groups if we take a look at it. So these are kind of like the quote-unquote mentoring groups, and essentially what you can do is you can get some of the players with lower determination, you can give them higher determination if you put them with players who have a large significant influence on the group, and that those significant players have high determination. Determinations can also drop if a player has high determination but low influence in a group, and somebody else has significant influence in the group and low determination. It can go the other way, so you want to be careful with how you work that, but we rearranged some things and it seems to be paying off already. So this is a team we're going to go with today, and let's get right into the game. Oh, and one thing I should note, I'm going to play Benjamin Henrichs in the game today over Kyle Walker-Peters. Of course, Kyle Walker-Peters has been our normal right back when we play in these, but Henrichs has been in good form. I want to make sure I give him enough playing time to keep him happy, and he just had a really good game in the last game, so I think I'll just keep him in there and see if I can strike magic twice again with him. All right, and we are off against Newcastle on the road, but I feel like our road form has actually been maybe better than our home form has been this season. Maybe not strictly on the points records, but I just feel like with the expectation you have playing on the road versus playing at home, I feel like we've done better on the road. So hopefully that will continue. And we got our first highlight here. Looks like it could be a good one for us. We'll see. Oh my goodness. What a goal from Amadou Diawara, a guy who does not score goals, like hardly ever. Wow. Holy cow. Bello won the ball back. Shaparenko, dynamite assist from Shaparenko there. Just kidding. That was glorious. Left-footed too. Is he left-footed? I'm not even sure what his dominant foot is. That I would think he is. All right, good start for us to build on here. Diawara puts a ball into the box, cleared away. Amichi's on it to Bamba. Bamba again playing the ball very very quickly. Nice service from Bello. That was a good. Hey, if we can repeat those kinds of passages of play, I think we'll be doing very well in this game. All right, we got it back. Same highlight. Amici is Holland cannot get on the end of that one. I have to tell you, we're all over them right now. Another highlight here in the 30th minute. Bello, can you do something with it? Into Holland, cleared away. Oh man, Joelinton just skinned Konate. Thankfully shot it wide, as Joelinton typically tends to do. Gonna just highlight ALMIRON here so we can kind of keep track of what he's doing. I should note that I have tinkered with the roles on the back line as well. John Lukumi is playing as a ball-winning defender, or ball-playing defender. At the beginning of the season, I said I was not going to play with a ball-playing defender at the back, but I feel like that is his best role, and so that's pretty much the reason why, and it seems to be working well. All right, we are at halftime. Let's just give them a good team talk from Orlando Trustful, who I trust fully to give them good team talks. Okay. All right, we got a highlight early. Diawara wins the ball. Can he do something with it? Holland has got to score that. Yes. Oh, man. Erling Haaland, huge goal. He has been incredible. His 22nd goal of the season. Rafael Leao, love him. He would not have 22 goals at this point. So, in fact, probably Rafael Leao and Joseph Martinez wouldn't have combined for 22 goals at this point this season. So, love having a great striker in this game. It's really nice. It's like a warm blanket. Another highlight. Lots of highlights in this game so far. Diawara has been right in the middle of everything, too. Bamba and Bello playing it back and forth with each other. I tell you, Newcastle, they look a little shaky when they're trying to play the ball out of the back. And we are just all over them. Amici. All right, we're approaching the hour mark, and I'm wondering if I need to make a change. Maybe for Jordan Braff. He does not have a great average rating, although it did just jump up. I feel like 6.5 is if once it gets to below 6.6, that's when I kind of start to worry about their average rating. But we'll let this highlight play out at least. I've been tending to make less subs recently. I just feel like if things are going well, why mess with a good thing? Oh, and we just gave up a goal right there, so maybe it's not going as well as I thought. Newcastle with another highlight here. I thought that was going in on the rebound. Okay, as soon as we get out of this highlight, I'm definitely making a change. Oh, can Holland? Oh my goodness. What? What a goal. Oh my god. Just an absolute solo goal. On a highlight that I thought was going to be a goal for Newcastle, to be perfectly honest. Oh, skins that guy. Just, no chance. Who was that? Baragi. Never heard of him. Okay, cool. So we just scored. Now should we make the sub? Let's make a sub. Oh my gosh, there's another highlight right away. Let's let this one play through. I feel like usually when there's a highlight back-to-back, it means there's a comeback goal. Oh, nope. Maybe I'm just trying to guard against my pessimism here. Bamba, Amici. Can Amici do something? Okay, shot on target. Let's see. Let's make a change. All right, just for now, I'm going to put on Barco for Braff. I tell you, Holland, I just recently put him back in this pressing forward role, and I think that is, I think that's the key to his success that he's had in this game so far. I feel like we've really been pressing them, and he's been right at the tip of the spear, so to speak. And there is a goal for Baragi. I guess he just got a goal back that he cost Newcastle earlier. Was he onside? I guess he was. Wow, what a game this is. 3-2. I'm feeling like I need to put on a midfielder to lock things down, which is typically Isaac Hayden, but since he's still technically, or not, he's not really on loan, but the game is saying he is, so he's ineligible for this game. I can put on Jonathan Gonzalez. Let's do this. Let's just put on Jonathan Gonzalez there as a defensive midfielder. And can we see this thing through? 5 minutes of added time. I'm just not going to touch anything. Yes, always works. Beautiful, beautiful result. All right, we are moving up the table, and look at that, we are in 7th. Even though Newcastle or Everton did win their game too. Maybe I don't think that that's actually registered yet. I think they will jump above us. Curious to me why the little green bar for a Europa League spot has gone away now that we've gone up into 7th place, which is a little bit distressing. Hopefully that doesn't happen if we do finish 7th, but we will see. Either way, I'm not displeased with the result, of course. It's just a huge one over Newcastle. And we have some big games coming up, too. We actually play Chelsea next, which is right above us in the table, although I don't really think that they're a team we can realistically chase down. Then we've got Arsenal again, and the end of our schedule is going to be really interesting. We have a big game against Everton in the last month of the season in May. They're, of course, well, I assume they're just going to be right neck and neck with us at that point for that last spot. And then closing the season against Liverpool is going to be tough. They're, probably going to be up near the top of the table. So going to be interesting, but big result today. I'm glad we were able to finally win a game on a video here, which I feel like hasn't happened in a while. So there you go. We will probably see you guys next, probably for this Everton game, and we might just do 3 games on one video. Just do a huge one, blow it out. Hopefully we're still in contention for the Europa League at this point in the season. I think we will be. We're in a good run of form now. So if you like the video, please like the video, because that's what people tend to do, I guess, on YouTube. And just give me your comments, whatever you want to say. I read through them, so happy to hear that some people have been enjoying the series. I just enjoy making it, so I might as well just put it out there for you guys. So until we have something else to do, we will see you guys in the next video.